Choctaw separatists. So where are these? Really wish you could just right-click on them to get this same effect, where you can just go to their capital province is the place where they're most likely to rise up. Because now I'm going to have to offload and attack 10,000 troops, which I really don't want to do, because that's going to be a -2 combat. Not to mention terrain, which is swamps, so it's going to be a -3. Ugh, losing manpower here. Ah, I'm wasting military points. What do we want to do with that? I know what we should do with the military points. We should probably develop our military. So, Havana... Actually, where's the cheapest? No, Havana and Belize, Jamaica. Okay, so Havana, change you to dev cost. Belize, change to dev cost. And then let's just spend a couple points on those. Especially Belize. That'll do. And there's the other rebels. But that's now a level 8 fort, so best of luck. My force limit is... manpower limit's now 29. That's a lot better. And that's probably also increased my naval force limit. It has, by 4. Alright, so this has been retaken. You are still building... Oh man, you were so close to getting that level 6 fort. Crikey. And then that would make all of my issues a hell of a lot... Ah, crap. France is here. That's a problem. Bye! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Shit. They left. Oh man. Okay, so you're going to take about a month to offload those 30,000. That's going to give me time to bring them in. I think we're also going to need the pirate fleet, which can have Grumbuskin back again. Oh man. That was far too close. Far too close. My level 6 fort here just finished. That's good. Britain really wants out. Britain's not going to get out. When do you arrive? 15th? When do you arrive? I want you there the day after. There we are. So the heavies come in first, so the heavies engage first, and then the lights basically come in and provide extra shooting up to the 40 engagement width. Wow, this is a 40 against a 27. So only 27 of France's 84 ships are fighting at a time against 40 of mine. No heavies, 59 transports, and there are 36,000 men on the ships. This is going to be bad. They also have no leader. 2.1 less morale. Bye, France. "17 transports were sunk. And 15 of their lights captured. Not too shabby. Are any of these They're all Travacles. Alright, send you over there. And now I feel like I can absolutely get rid of the frigates, because we are now mostly heavy frigates, I believe. Yeah. All of these have been captured. I don't think I've built a single frigate. Single heavy frigate. Okay. You guys can go on protecting trade in the Caribbean. And then the heavies can go to Havana, I'd say. This is why you have no sailors. You keep getting more ships than they can man right now. Oh, I know. Although, actually, well, I can man enough. The problem is I keep taking ships which are damaged, then I have to recrew them. So now I'm going to get rid of all of the merchantmen. That's actually too many. I want to keep 34, I think. So we'll get rid of 16. Which also gave us a bunch of sailors back again. And there we go, problem solved. Now you need to get back on the ships and sail over here. And the French fleet never escaped. It looks like the Tortuga fleet. Oh, I was trying to chase them. Pirate fleet's going to catch them. There's no way they can outrun light ships, especially not when they're commanded by a level 6 maneuver. Hello? Oh, they're still... Okay, never mind, they are still running. Caribbean. And... Right, let me just do one quick check. I want to see if they are protecting everywhere here. Not everywhere, just the Caribbean. And I can't raid the Caribbean, but I could raid everything else. So you can sail up there. You guys can go on protecting trade. And you're shifting your troops over here. So we're going to do some raiding, because I need the money. And also the manpower, or the sailors. Is there a reason I'm not taking more territory outside of ports? It just doesn't feel right. So no, not really. I'm playing this as like the classic pirate game. That's all been raided recently. It's unfortunate. Oh, and the rebels left. In that case, go ahead and drill. Age of revolutions. The questioning of rights, authority, and the world itself during the Enlightenment has led to the rejection of the ancien regime. As absolutism gives its way to revolution, kingdoms may have to make place for republics. I'm okay with that. So we have a great leader. We don't quite have the large capital, though we probably could. Artillery bonus versus forts would be nice. Naval engagement would be nice. Artillery damage from back row would be nice, because we do tend to have a lot more artillery than our opponents. So there are actually quite a few bonuses here that we want. Fire damage received -20. Naval maintenance modifier. Okay, there are some kind of crazy ones here. Austrian Diplo Rep +5. Wow. And Britain's down to just 6 points. They're going to want out very, very soon. I'll just capture that. Fine. Alright, so the French army is over there. Do I want to try and land and take out Fullerid's army? Or the French army is further away? And their rebels are back again. You know what? I think I do. Let's get our morale back again. Meanwhile, Barney has been taken. How long until the next technology? 5 years. So yeah, I would say that we can just go ahead and blow a bunch. Oh, I'm still trying to spread the institution here though, that's a point. You know what, I'm gonna go dev cost. Still have 5 years to spread it, it's fine. And we're going to spend pretty much all of the points here. I want to try and get the capital up to 50. One point short. So close. Missionary strength +1. Blackbeard is a zealot, apparently. A little known fact, he was extremely pious. It's kind of funny, actually. When I play as a pirate, I'll take any province with a valuable trade good, or gold, as well as take ports, trade centres and estuaries. Gold. Estuary. Centre of trade, estuary. 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 So basically you want to do the same that I'm doing here. I need 128 points for the next one. Ah, the French army is moving away again. Bugger. I don't actually want anything from France. I'd be fairly happy to white piece them out. I really don't want to land here while the French army is so close. Because I have a feeling that would basically just be a disaster. Straight up. Pirates are protecting trade. Battle fleet isn't. You are intercepting. So why am I losing so much money? Just because my fleet's so big. I do have 44 heavy ships. I mean, that is quite a few. But I'm quite enjoying the fact that I have a smaller heavy fleet over on this side. I think what I can do is I can get rid of one of these. This can just be a 10 fleet. And that's a lot of Scandinavians taking a lot of attrition right now. Poor Scandinavians. Fast question, how to have the Port Royal Nation. You need to follow a couple of things. Hang on, let me see if I can find the guide to doing that. Actually, let's see if they've actually added Port Royal Wiki yet. They have. Well, the details are here. And I would also suggest taking a look at the way to form New Providence, which is the Bahamas here, and then also Tortuga, which is from Tortuga here. All three of them are pirate nations which you could spawn in the Caribbean. No problem. Oh, Gorn, thank you very much. No, Grawn, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And now it's time for some more tea. Blackbeard was pious with the faith of capitalism. No ships are only damaged because the cannons blasted holes in them in the first place. I mean, yeah. But there were legitimate acquisitions under the laws of war. Oh, why do you have to stand so close? Irritating. Do we think that we can beat this 22 stack in time? Not sure. Britain's down to a 3. Meanwhile, Tortuga is desperately trying to land some troops over there, which is very good of them. Am I still seriously losing 22 ducats a month? Well, I guess I do have some rather more expensive forts now, that's true. We do have a lot of forts. Also the expensive advisors. I'm making 51 ducats from gold. Crikey. Actually, that's another thing I should double check. Development, trade goods. I have not finished developing all the gold provinces either to level 10. That's another thing that I must do. And we don't have estates, so I can't go begging them for money. I really don't want to go into debt. I don't see the reason to go into debt. 1716. 1%. Wait, that's not Caribbean, that's Panama. Oh, for Pete's sake. I do really wish that the raiding interface was better. So raiding Panama is pointless. Going up to the Caribbean might not be. Except that my pirate buddies have been raiding all of this stuff already. Yeah, the only bit that's basically out of their range is up here. I don't know that I can... Well, it's not chord, so I can't take it anyway. This was done too recently. Once we're able to go after Britain, it's going to be a lot better. Oh, they're moving the wrong way. Fight the rebels. Well then, I will go and attack the other direction. And France still has a very strong navy around somewhere. Alright, we'll just take some loans. It just means that when I piece France out, I'm going to have to demand from them a bunch of money. Selective breeding. Through the scientific and very aggressive breeding of horses, pigs, cows and sheep, Ming farmers have begun to create entirely new types of animals, more specialised for the various tasks they are to perform. Price of livestock and wool has gone up. That's nice. We are now trading in coffee, which increases institution spread. And speaking of the spread of coffee, I would like to get another point of manpower, which gets me the level 50 capital, which gets me the second era bonus. Right, what are the other ones? Have a parliament. Impossible as a pirate. Be the emperor of the HRE, or have your own empire. Possible, but difficult. Have a subject with over 250 development. No. High discipline. Have at least 125. We have 111. I can't see it going higher than that. Actually, I can see it going to 116. Own and control at least 2 origins of institutions. No, impossible. Requirements for becoming a pirate have not changed, have they? Not that I know. Ask, because last night I made Orissa into a pirate republic without leaving the continent. No mods, no console commands other than to have the prestige to break the vassals that Orissa starts with and build a few dozen trade ships to peace out a couple of wars. Because, yeah, you do need to be an island to become a pirate republic. So, no, that shouldn't have worked. Don't know why. Unless they've removed the island requirement, but I couldn't really see that happening. Alright, so here come the French, so we need to be ready to bail really soon. Thankfully, they're not force marching. It's also lifted that siege. Wow, we stack wipe. Boom. So that was 22,000 troops we just beat. Now we're going to jump on the ships and head over here. Oh, no, 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 no. Crap. You forgot the army, you morons. Oh, and France just got themselves exiled. Portugal must have cancelled the military access. And they have to go back to France to get themselves unexiled. I don't think that will count. Oh, maybe it does. Yeah, it must do. In fact, let's go back to Jamaica and just start drilling again. And Britain's on low. And there we are. So, we will get the Island of Man. The Isle of Man. Plus these 3 colonies in Britain. We could try and take Florida, but I don't think I want to. And 600 ducats, which is more than enough to pay off the loans. Good stuff. And you have just given me a hub for piracy. Right in your heartland. Let's core it. And let's pay off the loan that we've taken. And then eventually we will also need to build a fort here. But not just yet. Could go for Montreal and Quebec. Try and dominate the trade ports. There's time. I mean, still only 1710. Alright, now France, you're next. The thing is, I don't really want anything from the French, except for money, to pay off the damage that they've done to us. "13 colonies rivaled us. Great Britain rivaled us. There's a little bit of a difference in power there. 13 colonies? Yeah, okay. Great Britain. What? Does France own anything in the Mediterranean? Nothing I want, no. If we were at war with Aragon, that would be a glut of provinces I want. But there, no. How many troops do they have still? This is like half of their army. Florida still has a fair amount of manpower though, so they can recreate, or they can build new armies. Right, start drilling. Because I really need to get my professionalism up after this. And yes, we do need to start coring some more stuff. And converting. We can do that too. Go ahead. Begin. France is down to a 23. Well, we've seen off the... Oh, I see you there. Where's my fleet? There you are. Floride has taken Lenap. Fine. Tortuga's lost their fleet. That's not good. Well, not lost, just badly damaged. And it looks like Floride's at war with England. Nope, just Lenape. Which are Native Americans. Oh, right, these are my territories now. Duh. I was like, why are you fighting against England? Oh, right, that's right, you're not. This is only a transport, a trade fleet. It's not even a transport fleet. Why were you all the way out here? There was no reason for this. These are all frigate. Oh no, one heavy frigate, which we will keep. 2 heavy frigates. Regular frigates we're just going to drop. And I just realised we can be raiding all of this. Yoink. Oh, so I guess I can raid it straight away. It doesn't need to be cores. It doesn't need to be cores. Interesting. I think I can only reach this. Yeah. I'm sorely tempted to just send you over to England to just start raiding them. I know that France has another navy around somewhere. Sod it. We're going. We're going. Next Rex, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to all of Next Rex's viewers too. Hello, hello, hello. You don't have a general. Oh, no you don't. That's irritating. Okay, so I do have an army tradition of 45 now. Seeing as I've just seen off Portugal, Britain, and we're currently fighting against France. So we need to recruit a new general. I do want to name you, but we're probably going to have to do this over time. Sergei, not a great general. 6, 7, 8 points total. We can have up to 11. Get one more after this. Acceptable. Valiant can be the general. We'll take Valiant off. And then remove Sergei. Level 3, hell yeah. Worth the reroll. I do, however, need to keep an eye on that. And you need to get back to drilling, because I need that professionalism. Alright, let the raiding begin. I love the fact that I have a naval base in the Isle of Man now. Oh, this is going to be worth so much money. Cha freaking ching. 1, 2, 3. That's as far that way as I can go. Now I just need to take like Orkney or Shetland or something. Oh, they're guarding England.